Hi and welcome back to another episode of Ask Me Anything with Chee-Seng. So this is a video series where you can ask me anything about me, about the work that I do, especially if it's about thought leadership, content creation, content strategy or branding. So if you do have a question, just drop it in the comment section below and I will get back to you in another video. The question for today is from Jonas Sia. And he asked, hey Chee-Seng, what's the hardest part of being a content writer? And how would you like your potential clients to understand you better? So it's a two-part question. I think I will take it on one section by one section. So I will answer the first section today. What's the hardest part of being a content writer? For me, the hardest part is always about expectation versus reality. This is one of my big struggles, right? It's an internal struggle. It's the same whether it's creating content for myself or creating content for clients, because every time we create content, every time we write content, there's an expectation, either my own expectation or my client's expectations. So a lot of times we need to manage the expectations. I'm very careful to manage expectations. I manage expectations of what the client really wants, and that really means trying to nail down what clearly the client wants, instead of having an idea of what they want and they having an idea of what I'm saying and actually it turns out not to be true. Right, that's one. Secondly, sometimes I have to manage the client's expectations of outcomes. Right, clients expect sometimes that, okay, if I publish this, then sales are going to come in. It doesn't work that way. If it's so easy to publish this and get sales, well, I don't need to write for you for a living. I write for myself and the sales come in, I'll be rich. Right, it doesn't work that way. Right, social media, your website or whatever, is not a sales generating machine. You still need to make sure your content is relatable and compelling for your audiences. Expectations versus reality, that is something that I find difficult. So I always need to manage my clients' expectations. But if I'm writing for myself, well, I can't manage my own expectations. Right, so my expectations are sometimes very high, and I do feel like, man, what happened? Why isn't this working? And it's really funny, because when I deal with clients and it doesn't work, my mind automatically goes to, why doesn't it work? Okay, let's reconfigure and figure it out. But when I'm writing for myself, why doesn't this work? Man, what's going on? And it just goes repeat that cycle, and I really need to snap out of it, and sometimes I don't. All right, so that is one of the tough parts of being a content writer for myself, for my own purposes, and I'm probably one of the nastiest clients for myself, right? Because I do criticize myself quite drastically, right? Because my expectations are very high. Okay. So expectations versus reality, managing expectations for clients are something that I know how to do, but managing expectations for myself, that's a real challenge. Okay, so thank you for your question, Jonah. I will answer the second part of your question a little bit later. Thank you very much for watching until the end of this video, and I hope that you found my answer helpful or it made your day a little bit better in some way. If you have a question, just drop it in the comments and I will answer it in a later video. Or if you want to dive deeper into how you can raise your game in content creation, thought leadership or branding, send me a DM and let's talk. Until my next Ask Me Anything video, bye and have a great day.